Hello and welcome, my beautiful viewers. And welcome in my podcast numero 9. How you doing, guys? Thanks for your endless, infinite support. That means actually to me like world. That means to me like a lot. That means to me like this is actually so important. And yeah, that's what I want to say about this. Yeah. So look at this game, guys. This game is epic. And I mentioned this game actually in my previous podcast. Go and find out actually what is this game, what's the name of the game. I'm not gonna tell you. You have to figure it out by yourself. But yeah, I'm gonna play. Let's see. I'm gonna play the pattern puzzle challenge. It's another actually speed ability type of test stuff. So I'm gonna make a mistake on my first run because I kind of like got distracted by something. I was like, I got the Facebook notification and then just like kind of like I got freezed, by this Facebook notification. And yeah. So I'm gonna make mistake. Actually, I just let's see if I'm gonna make. Yes, that's the mistake right there. And I was kind of like, what the hell? I was like, did the game bugged? And then actually I see this again. I was like, oh yeah, actually I picked the accidentally. Actually I select the color that I'm not supposed to select at all. So yeah, it is what it is. So this one actually is whatever. That was actually the test. So yeah, this thing gonna finish actually after this. I'm gonna actually make this quick. Boom, 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 and boom. That's it. So yeah, 53 is terrible time, and right now I'm gonna actually make better time. So I'm gonna retry. I'm gonna do restart, and I think I might actually not speak. You just look at the skill. I mean, it's like it's impressive and shit. I mean, it's so crazy. Look at this. The only thing I can say about this game that this game is really adventurous. So if you like adventurous games, then you might love it. I would say that actually there'll be like the character basically loving each other. So actually if you like this actually sort of like a romantic, a bit of like playful type of games, then you might really love this game. So like I said, I don't want to give any spoilers really and stuff. Of course there'll be some villain characters and stuff, so yeah, I really try not to actually reveal too much. But some of you probably already know because you're kind of like looking at the gameplay and stuff, and you're just looking. Actually, it kind of reminds you of something. But for those who still doesn't know what this game is, then really, like, I kind of feel sorry for you, but yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. So looks like I'm gonna play another thing, and let's see what will be is. I'm gonna play another puzzle. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna play this amazing different type of puzzle. This is actually the memory puzzle type of. So actually let's just check out this shit. It will be really awesome. It's all about the memorizing the colors, and actually like there we go, gonna pops up, there we go, and I have to remember this, and then actually this thing just basically disappear, and then you just have to repeat this as quick as possible. So yeah. And yeah, I'm actually doing pretty well, which I'm kind of surprised. But it is what it is. So after this, I will actually show you some chapters a bit. So I'm gonna reveal a couple of stuff to actually let you know. I'm kind of starting from the beginning, but then you have to basically play it by yourself. If you never play this game, I really feel sorry for you. Yeah, I'm repeating myself, I know, but that's for entertainment purposes. So yeah. And now I'm gonna show you chapters, I think. Or maybe mini games. Let's see. Maybe still there'll be some mini games I'm gonna show you. Or maybe then I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna make chapters, you know. Like that was actually recorded really like super long time ago, so I can really tell you. It looks like I'm gonna play another mini game stuff. So I'm gonna play Darude Sandstorm. Sandstorm Darude. Yeah, ready like never before. And we actually doing this really crazy run. It's really actually really adrenaline type of run. It's really fast. So yeah, of course there's actually some objects falling down real quick, but yeah, we doing pretty well, so it doesn't matter. Ready, and then yeah, actually, 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 yeah. So yeah, pretty fast, very fast run. It's mostly question to the people that played this before. If this is actually, if you consider this fast or this is actually, well, not that fast, it's question to you really. So yeah, so I'm finishing this run, and then we finally, maybe we're gonna switch to chapters, or maybe still I'm gonna play, maybe I'm gonna play as a Eve. This is actually the character, or I should say Eva, because that's actually Wally actually say her name. I had a bit of spoiler a bit, but not that big. So yeah, and let's see what I'm gonna do. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna play this one. Yeah, and this is actually the, yes, this is the Eve event. Yeah, the Eva event. Yeah, there you go. So I'm not really super like really fucking care. I just try to finish this like as fast as possible, you know. That's, I mean, that's classic me. Then I might actually fail. Yeah, there you go. But that's actually kind of normal. I fail again, but I mean, it's fine. It's just, the game is still fun. I'm still enjoying this game, so yeah. Even though kind of like, I want to tell you something, that I beat this game and I'm super happy about it. But that was actually recorded when I was actually, I was not even close to beat the game. But finally I beat the game. I'm super happy about it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So the game was super enjoyable. I beat this game in PSP. I beat this game PlayStation 2. It was really really fun. And I have no idea if I wanna play this game PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. I might probably, you know, skip that. But yeah, the game is super fun. It's super amazing. It's amazing. It's just as amazing as Disney Princess Enchanted. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, Disney games actually really make really great games. Not only soundtrack is sick, but also like they know how to make the games perfect. So I really love that. So even though I never try other Disney games, but I'm kind of feeling like that might be good. The only game that I doesn't get it is the Disney Stitch Experiment. It's the game that kind of like, I don't know, like playing in 30 FPS is so weird for me. Like in 20 FPS even at some point. You know, maybe someday I'm gonna convince myself to play this Disney Stitch Experiment, but right now I'm just like, I don't really feel like it. It's just, you know, I don't know, I'm just, you know, I don't get it, you know, at some point. So right now, yeah, I'm gonna play some chapters, and I'm thinking actually maybe I'm gonna play, but then actually play some the, you know, lastest chapters, but then I decided to play in the first chapter. So I'm gonna actually show you a bit of gameplay, actually how the gameplay looks like. So I was thinking to add maybe some audio, but then I kind of learned that actually the music from this game is copyrighted, so unfortunately, yeah, you forced to listen to my voice. And you know, that's good, you know. Some of these people actually already love my voice. The biggest proof actually is my podcast 7 and my real interview with Riolu. some people still forgetting about this, that this interview was very real. There we go. And like we see, just we're trying to break this blue cubes, and yeah, to actually proceed to next part of the level. So yeah, we're moving really fast, like Verstappen in Imola. So yeah, actually really fast, and this is actually, I think I'm probably like super close to beating the speedrun, the world record speedrun of this game. So, even though I was just like, doesn't give a shit, I was just like enjoying so much. Then actually someone tells me that, I'm driving on WR, so, I was like, really? Oh my god. My heart starting beating in 6-4 and then actually proceeds to 5-8 and then actually 7-8 and then 3-4 and then 12-8. Pretty cool, right? I know. Anyways, yeah. We actually moving to another part, another amazing part, and then we're gonna do Tony Hawk a bit. There'll be a little bit of Tony Hawk. It'll be really crazy, really, I would say, sick. Yeah, this is actually my tricks. I'm gonna, there we go. We have to collect the blue cubes to proceed to another part of the level. And then I was actually somehow not having too many speed. So it's whatever. And then there you go. I'm gonna make it because I'm too good. So yeah. Oh, nice save, dude. That wasn't safe. Brah. And yeah. And we're doing more Tony Hawk shit. And then there you go. We did it. We absolutely did it. And then the laser. The dangerous laser that I have to buy. Have to win it by collecting this sexy red thingies. And then I did it. Yeah. So yeah. And now actually I'm gonna energize myself. Yes, I'm gonna energize myself. There you go. He's really happy with himself, energizing himself. So yeah. And we're moving to this amazing part. Yeah, it will be amazing and really good, I would say. I actually see some of the trick that actually you can skip this part, and some of the speedrun. I don't know what this thing was called, the speedrun tips or whatever, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. So this is this will be the end of the level, end of this chapter, and yeah. That will be it. I want to tell you something, guys, that there's a huge possibility that actually woman can be a leader of my podcast. It's a big possibility in some point, and actually I'm still talking to this girl, and she's really exciting. She's really excited, really actually, exciting about this actually podcast project thing. And, I would say that I'm also really excited because like she has so many ideas. I mean, she has like more ideas than me. It's so crazy. It's so amazing. Like it's really awesome that actually finally I find someone who is, really really excited about the project, really excited. And like I said, it's a huge possibility that woman can actually take my podcast. So I let her speak, you know. I mean, like she sent me actually like some examples, and I was in shock. I was in really big shock, and my jaw dropped completely to the fucking ground. I mean, holy shit. Right now, I can tell you who's the person, but I mean, I would say that you're gonna love her, guys. I'm not joking. This is serious, really. So yeah, um, like we see, I'm just trying to find some stuff, trying to find some like some unknown objects that was actually hidden in the game, but I can't find it. Yeah, I'm just kind of like doing this for fun. Looks like it, just like collect some lasers and stuff. So yeah, collecting lasers is very exciting, but I would say that the woman that gonna lead my podcast, well, might be even better than that. No joke, it might be even better than that. So yeah. So I'm enjoying playing this amazing game and stuff, and that's the stuff, you know. Amazing Game Platte. Ja, natürlich. Sehr gut, mein Freund. Sehr gut, mein Freunde. Yeah. My German is top notch. It's clutch, dude. Anyways. We're gonna play Workday right now. We're gonna work out in the Workday. Very exciting, right? Commentating your oven gameplay. But I'm thinking maybe like I'm gonna switch to something different, some different topic than commentating on the gameplay, because you know I just kind of feel that maybe it's good to have a balance in your podcast and your self success. So yeah, it's just absolutely crazy shit, I would say. So yeah, and then boom, and yeah. I don't know what the freak was that, but I think it's very fine. I would say very fine. Yeah, I know there's also a trick in the speedrun tip, but I was too lazy to fucking check that shit, because I want to do it my way instead of like the other way around. And yeah, and then boom, blue cube is not there. So yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna reveal my plans. While I'm actually still in the conversation with the girl, and actually we finalizing our deal, we actually so close to actually finalize the deal. So she will be the leader of the podcast. So she will be like the voice of the podcast in some point. And yeah, that'll be the thing. So yeah, and this podcast 9 will be in some point like ending to some of the stuff that I already do, and we're gonna change couple of stuff and couple of It'll be different ideas, really. I would say really different ideas for future podcasts. So I think about it a lot, and I kind of felt that I don't give a shit anymore about this trackmania shit. Like, I discover in myself that kind of like I'm wasting my fucking time to basically proving my point that is actually valid. It proof actually is the amount of subscribers that I had and amount of views that I had in my podcast 7. So yeah, I kind of feel that actually, I'm gonna take a break from podcast. That's what I said it. I'm gonna make the basically the last part of Trackmania. I'm gonna do the WRs in decent times. That'll be part 6. That'll be the very last part. I don't feel like it to make part 7, part 8, part 9, and part 169. I don't fucking feel like it. I kind of felt that this will be like basically the last one, the last ever my WRs in decent times. I'm not playing Trackmania anymore. For me, Trackmania is just really not, the game that I'm kind of like. I was enjoying. I was even enjoying 2023 in some point. But then actually years passing more and more, I'm kind of like feeling that it's just, I got interest in some other stuff. I got interest in some really like non-racing stuff. Some like I'm more interested in like some more real games, more like realistic games, more into like. But there's actually interest in some other stuff that I can't reveal yet. But it's also pretty exciting, and like maybe they'll be they would got mentioned in podcast 10. I don't know, but yeah, that's really it basically. So I can say this, that actually there'll be no mention about Trackmania anymore. I'm just moving on. The community doesn't want to wake up. It's a sad thing, because there's actually some of the people that they're really scared to actually comment on my podcast, and actually, still I encourage them, still trying to encourage them, but they doesn't want to do that for whatever reason. So in some point I'm like, all right, he doesn't want it. I'm completely fine with that, because this is not end of the world, Like I said in my podcast 8, I mean, if you want your community to be dead, fine for me. I don't give any shit about this. So looks like this people doesn't like to hear skeptical side of me. They just want to hear basically, me basically defending your favorite SJW streamer. That's what you want. Some of you can't say that because you doesn't have guts. People not reacting to my effort that I put for them, it just only tells me that actually I really should move on then. Because I don't need you, you don't need me. Simple shit, And I'm speaking about these Trackmania marks and idiots that kind of like, they still want to fucking sleep when there's actually like having like you just want to have like SJW guy to actually fucking dictate what you're supposed to fucking think. So congratulations, you really fucked up. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it have to be this way. Fine, So yeah, like you see, there'll be no mention about Trackmania in my future podcasts. I tell this to basically everyone already. So yeah, and yeah, that'll be it basically. So like I mentioned before, it will be completely different topics. Be completely like change of topics, and change of really like there'll be different format of this podcast, and really yeah. So there's still actually huge ideas for interviews, but then actually I might actually just not interview the Trackmania players, because I'm moving on for Trackmania completely forever. So yeah, you know. So maybe, well, we try to get John Cena in our podcast. Maybe Randy Orton, or I don't know, some like non like the people that doesn't even give a shit about like games really. So like I said, a completely different format, just completely like something different, something more fresher, something like that is actually you know like very innovative. That's what the plans actually are. So yeah, I'm actually preparing myself to just like finally open Trackmania, because that'll be my first time since January. So yeah, it'll be probably pretty weird, but it probably doesn't make me kind of like feel or want to just basically play this game, and just kind of like I'm getting older and older, and kind of like feeling that you know there's no need to fucking play this game like till I die. There's no need to do that. There's no need to just like kind of like um, do this type of shit anymore. So yeah, even if I buy myself a additional laptop, because I'm still thinking to buy the additional laptop um, for myself. So yeah, and then actually, oh look, the weird bug I got. I got another weird bug for some reason, and I was like, holy shit! I don't know what the fuck is going on. Then I don't know what the hell was that. But I got really weird bug. But yeah, coming back to what I want to say. Yeah, it's just really that'll be the thing, and yeah, I'm still thinking about what other games I'm supposed to record. I don't know. Maybe more Toka, maybe more Gran Turismo. I mean, let me know in the comments, because I really love to know, and I really encourage you to not be scared. I really encourage you to really just say it. I love to hear what you wanna actually, you know what I mean? What you wanna suggest to me right now. You know, and I'm still waiting. I will be waiting. You know, I'll be waiting for you, guys, girls, whatever the gender is, the gray gender, non-binary, non-binary, whatever. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna come back to this, actually commentating this gameplay at some point. Really, yeah. Like, good thing this girl actually having ideas, because right now I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm struggling to get any ideas. I mean, I'm speaking about MotoGP, F1, about some other motorsport series, and then like we really have to like find something that actually kind of like wake up some people, and kind of like. But I will not convince anymore this like some people that doesn't get it. I don't give a fuck about them. So yeah. Good thing. I mean, she really had like really huge amount of ideas. So I'm so excited about it. So yeah. So she will be some sort of the leader of this channel. Even I might even give her like a privilege to this channel at some point, because like really I don't give a fuck anymore. Really, at some point I just like I'm like whatever. Just it is what it is. Fucking like some of the stuff is really shitty and fucking boring and ridiculous. Actually, people doesn't want to wake up, but yeah, it's whatever, man. It's whatever. But I believe that this woman, this girl, will basically change everything. So this channel kind of like, you know, kind of grow even more than podcast 7. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that'll be the stuff. That'll be the thing. Really, what type of thing? Oh, weird bug again. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna just comment this gameplay in some point. Right now, I'm just yeah, I'm actually cashing out these blue thingies, and then this is the end of this game. But I think I'm gonna switch to other game in some point. Yeah, so I mean, let me know in the comment if you like the game or not. So I really wanna know. Right now, I'm gonna change to different game. I was thinking to maybe play some other chapter, but then I was like, well, let's just crash this idea. I don't give a fuck anymore. So yeah, we gonna play. We're gonna play actually other game, and this is another important game. You should know that. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. And what's your thought, guys? I don't hear you guys. Hello, are you there? Wait, don't be silent. Wait, that's not really good. That's not really good. Well, still, I doesn't hear you. But okay, I'm gonna speak then. It's fine. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, man. So, we switching to racing game, another important game. If you doesn't know this game, well, the only thing I can say, I really feel sorry for you. Another important game, another masterpiece, another really, just really, you have to really punch yourself as quick as possible. Like, no joke, my friend. So, yeah, and I'm doing qualifying right now. I'm actually doing pretty well. Actually, doing really, really fast. So, yeah, but this car kind of feels weird sometimes. This this car's really weird sometimes in the corners, but still really enjoyable. Like in some turns, in some corners, actually kind of acting weird, but I really like this car. It's decent. It's not like a something like, oh, it's the best car in the world, but it's decent. It's really really great. You know, really really fine, I would say. And yeah, actually, this is my crazy fast lap by me. Really really crazy, like never before. So yeah. Alright, time for actually reveal some self-thought. It's really important for me. For you, it's only important playing your shitty games that nobody give a shit. Anyways, when I was younger, I never really was not really big fan of washing myself. Was going to the shower was not really like a. When I was actually like a little shit or like a really, I was just like I was enjoying, but then I was like getting older and I was like, yeah, I don't like it. But then actually, I got older and more older, and I'm enjoying so much washing myself. So this is actually the exciting news, hopefully for you. For me, for sure. Another my self-thought will be that I always loved playing soccer when I was younger because I had like so many friends that actually sharing the same thoughts like me. They have like similar mindset like me, so it was even more enjoyable. So yeah, it was pretty cool, pretty amazing playing soccer as a young, little, innocent piece of shit. So yeah, it was really cool. It was really amazing. It was really like, in some point we just can't stop playing soccer, you know, and that was kind of like, probably someone will say that that's not really healthy and shit. The same thing you can say about the esport players, that oh, they only play games, you know. No, they have no character and shit, you know. Someone can say that, you know. Yeah, and yeah, so really I enjoy these moments, really really cool moments with the friends back then. Really really amazing, really amazing fucking stuff, really. You know, also playing volleyball was cool. You know, just, I mean, really, like, these activities when you was younger was just like unforgettable. I mean, I wish that, you know, some people, some of your friends maybe try to call you and maybe invite you to something, but looks like every of them actually seems really busy, you know. So I'm kind of accepting that in some point. In seconds, I'm like kind of like, well, that's kind of suck that actually our relationship was just only for, well, only 17 years. In some cases, only 16 years with some other friends. In some other friends, 15 years. But I'm kind of happy that kind of like our like friendship kind of like last 17 years. I was kind of like, was good, you know. It's not bad, isn't it? It's really good, you know. So really, it's just, yeah, this guy having life, that guy having life, this guy actually training for this, for that, blah blah blah, this fucking crap that I don't need to give a shit at some point. I know this information from Facebook. Actually, however, some of them, they doesn't probably want to add me on Facebook. They doesn't probably value this. I mean, I doesn't value too, but you know, it would be cool if someone kind of like maybe say, hey, no, I invite you to this and that, but not invite me actually into like some fire station shit in the very late night, because that was kind of fucking ridiculous. When there's a guy that he doesn't see me at fucking 7 years, and then he decided to call me and say, hey, can we meet up in fire station? And that was super late night. That was fucking ridiculous. What is this guy just fucking like did? I mean, I was like, are you fucking drunk? I mean, it doesn't sound like yourself. And then kind of like realized that this guy just, he's probably changed a lot. Because like, hell, I see him in last time in 2016. So it's ridiculous. Actually, the guy actually finally like, he was like, oh, so this guy, you know, he still exists. So I'm trying to call to him after 7 years. Ridiculous, isn't it? So I tried to encourage the guy to actually meet up in some like normal day. He said it okay, and then after 2 months decided to delete me from his Facebook friends list. You know, I mean, that's the perfect example of a mark. You know, I kind of regretted that I kind of like having any relation with this guy. It was, you know, it actually kind of showed me. Actually, I kind of regretted that, you know, I even actually fucking put effort to actually get to know him better when I was younger. You know, kind of regret that. But, you know, whatever, you know. I mean, it's a past, whatever. I don't give a shit. So, yeah. It is what it is, you know. It's a situation like this, you know. It's a normal shit. Looks like it in some point. Yeah, whatever, man. Anyways, I'm keep thinking about some other self-thoughts that I should share, which actually are quite important for me. Another self-thought will be actually when, like, because the funny thing is, I, like, I have other channel also. However, that channel is retired, but, like, it's so funny because, like, I have the same problem like Ryback. Like, Ryback have this fucking comments about When he gonna come back to WWE? And the more fucked up part is that he's still having this question since 2016 when he left WWE by himself. You know? And I have the same situation. The people fucking ask me what type of software I'm using. And they actually fucking have the same question since, I don't know, 2000 and fucking 2020, 2021. Ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Like, you have my bio and you have to click on my bio and you have fucking information what software I'm using. It's ridiculous that these people learn fucking nothing. Like, they doesn't teach them in school listening with understanding. It suck. Absolutely suck. And also, not only that, but also like kind of like finding the things that you have to find it by yourself, no matter fucking what. And actually, I kind of teach myself to actually finding things by myself, because like this or that guy not gonna help me. And in my case, it was always like that. I was like, this guy not gonna help you, and that was fucking true. This guy doesn't help me because he only give a shit about himself. And I have to actually learn this by myself, this technique, to actually finding things in the internet by myself. And I'm deciding if I'm gonna value this shit or not gonna value this shit. That's it. Pretty simple, isn't it? It is simple. It is simple. Yeah. So, yeah. Thinking about other self-thoughts, and I can't really find it. Really, maybe I'm gonna comment this last minutes of this amazing, alluring, intoxicating game right now. So I'm leading. I have actually a huge advantage. I'm just basically chilling, really, with this car. I kind of like did some like probably setup. I edited this part. I just basically cut this part when I was editing the setup. I did some couple of other setup in this game, sometimes only, but sometimes I play in default setup. Really, just sometimes doesn't even matter in some point, because you can do the setup and the car might not really have some big changes really. But yeah, sometimes I did the changes and some like suspension settings and some crapperonis, blah blah blah. You know, so only sometimes, not like, you know, all the time, you know. So yeah, looks like that'll be the last lap. Looks like it. And yeah. You know, I can tell because I already told you in previous podcast and in the preview, in Vegas Pro 14, you just don't see it really that much because you have this pixelated shit a little bit. And I can't click best because there's an option preview, there's a good best, and in the best actually it's kind of laggy a bit, so I don't want to risk it a bit. I don't want to risk that. So yeah, and this is the celebration of my amazing win. Absolute domination. I'm Valentino Rossi, or I don't know, Verstappen, Schumacher, whatever. So yeah, that's my win, and actually you see actually how many seconds advantage I have. There we go. But that'll be it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really enjoy this podcast, and remember the podcast 10 will be completely different, and hopefully with the girl. I'm still actually talking with her, and hopefully it will be her. So thank you again for watching, and see you next time in my podcast 10. Bye bye.